I hope you all loved this intro. It is inspired by Game of Thrones, one of my favorite TV series. Seeing as you clicked on this video, you too have an interest in this magical series, and today you're gonna become a super fan by learning 99 facts about Game of Thrones. So stay watching to find out who has the dragon egg props and what IKEA have to do with the series. Let's get it done. Number 1. Game of Thrones began its epic journey on the 17th of April 2011. Number 2. With 250 speaking roles, almost 90 of them named, the cast was the largest ever assembled for the debut season of our HBO project. The cast grew even larger in the second and third seasons. Number 3. Maisie is right-handed, but plays Arya as left-handed, as in the novels. This just showed the dedication these actors gave, and it pays off. Number 4. The audition day for Game of Thrones was the same day that Maisie's school was having a field trip to a local pig farm. She nearly skipped the audition because she really wanted to see the pig farm and didn't think she'd get the part, but ultimately decided to go to the audition. Number 5. Peter Dinklage was the first actor formally announced for the series. Number 6. Alfie Allen, who plays the character Theodore Lovejoy, is Lily Allen's brother. This one blew my mind, and to top it off, Lily Allen is married to David Harbour, or Jim Hopper from Stranger Things. Number 7. One of the 3 prop eggs was given to George R.R. Martin.
Shadowlands.
Number 8. Another one of the eggs is rumored to have been purchased by Jay-Z for Beyoncé. How cool would that be? If you like it, you should have laid an egg on it. Number 9. Producers knew the ending in case George R.R. Martin didn't make it. Always good to have a backup plan. Number 10. Emilia Clarke's full name is Emilia Isabel Euphemia Rose Clarke. Number 11. There were a total of 73 episodes of Game of Thrones that aired over 8 seasons. Number 12. King Joffrey Baratheon was the 18th king to rule from the Iron Throne and the second king of the Baratheon dynasty. Number 13. Actor Eugene Simon had also auditioned for the role of Joffrey before later being cast as Lancel Lannister. Number 14. Shadowcats are a large feline apex predator found in Westeros. Number 15. Emilia Clarke is a natural brunette and has to rotate through 3 very expensive wigs for her role. Consequently, even though she was catapulted to stardom by the part, very few people recognize her on the street with her natural hair.
Dracarys.
Number 16. Snow was the title for a pitched live-action television series of the world of Westeros in early development at HBO. Number 17. The series is no longer in active development. According to Kit Harington, this is because they couldn't find the right story to tell. Number 18. Every episode starts with the opening sequence. The opening sequence changes depending on the location visited in that particular episode. I probably would have noticed if I wasn't in such a rush to see what happens next by pressing skip intro button. Number 19. The title sequence won a Creative Arts Emmy Award on September 10, 2011. Number 20. According to many cast and crew members, the Battle of the Bastards was jokingly referred to by the acronym BOB on set. Number 21. The Simpsons episode, Exit Through the Quickie Mart, features a Game of Thrones-like title sequence, with famous buildings in the town of Springfield rising through the ground with characters dressed in Game of Thrones-style costumes. The wall is replaced by the monolithic couch at the end of the sequence. Number 22. Dinklage has been a vegetarian since he was 16 years old. Number 23. HBO confirmed that Arya Stark is 18 in Game of Thrones, Season 8, which takes place in 305 AC, therefore, she was born in 287 AC. Number 24. Rose Leslie took archery lessons, so it would look more realistic when Ygritte handles a bow. Number 25. Common practice on medieval productions is to not fire arrows from bows, but instead Rose mime pulling back and releasing her bowstring, and the arrows are added in digitally. Number 26. In the novels, Jon is 14 years old when the story begins. In the TV series, he is 16. Number 27. Interestingly, Harrington was actually 24 when he took on the role. Number 28. David J. Peterson is the person who created the Dothraki and Valyrian vocabulary. Number 29. In an interview with David J. Peterson, it was said there is almost 4,000 words in the Dothraki language. Number 30. The pilot was filmed in Northern Ireland and Morocco in October and November 2009. Number 31. 2nd of March 2010. Filming of Season 1 began on the 23rd of July, with Malta replacing Morocco for overseas filming. Number 32. HBO soon confirmed that the first season had a budget of $60 million. Number 33. The budget for Season 2 was 15% higher than Season 1. Number 34. Tamsin Merchant was initially cast as Daenerys Targaryen, but after filming the pilot she was replaced by Emilia Clarke. Number 35. Sandor Clegane, popularly known as the Hound, is played by Rory McCann. He is my favorite character. Number 36. Rory McCann also plays Michael Lurch Armstrong alongside David Bradley and Jim Broadbent in Hot Fuzz. Number 37. Sophie Turner's natural hair color is blonde, so her hair had to be dyed for Sansa's auburn hair. Number 38. Sophie Turner was only 13 or 14 when she started on the show. Alexander didn't want to use peroxide on her. The color lasts about 10 days and needs to be touched up constantly. Number 39. The death of Eddard Stark is a key event in the novels. The decision to cough axe the character in the TV series generated considerable media interest, as it's considered rare for a lead character to be killed off so quickly in American television. Reaction ranged from outrage to shock. Number 40. He appeared in 9 episodes of the first season and was credited for all 10 before being written out. Number 41. In The Wolf and the Lion, Theon Greyjoy states that he has been a ward to House Stark since he was 8 years old, and the Greyjoy Rebellion occurred in 289 AC. Therefore, he was born in 281 AC. Number 42. With a 60-minute runtime, The Battle of the Bastards is one of the longest episodes in the series. Number 43. The episode is the final appearance of cast member Ewan Rion or Ramsay Bolton due to the death of his character. Number 44. According to director Miguel Sapochnik, in interviews, the original version of the battle that Benioff and Weiss intended was unfilmable and changed significantly by the final version. Number 45. It wasn't possible to translate dire wolf into German, so the species was named Schattenwolf in the German version, meaning shadow wolves. Number 46. In Season 1, the production team used adult dogs to stand in for the juvenile direwolf puppies. Number 47. In Season 2, real wolves were used to portray the adolescent direwolves. Using a variety of camera tricks and techniques, the shots were changed to make the wolves appear larger. Number 48. In Season 5, Ghost is the only direwolf that appears. Since he is supposed to be older and larger, the production team wanted to use a full-size trained wolf named Quigley to portray him. Quigley's trainer Andrew Simpson owns about 30 wolves and is based in Calgary, Canada. The production team had been reaching out to him since Season 1, but he was busy training wolves for other film projects. In earlier seasons, they had hoped to have one of his wolves transported to Northern Ireland, but by Season 5 they decided it would be easier to simply fly out to Canada to film the scenes they needed with the wolf in a Calgary studio. Number 49. Conleth Hill originally auditioned for the role of King Robert Baratheon before being cast as Varys. Number 50. Sophie's favorite movie is Anchorman. Number 51. One of Kit Harington's ancestors was actually Sir John Harrington, who in 1596 invented the modern flush toilet. Number 52. Harrington's third audition scene was actually a scene between Jon and Ygritte from Season 3, even though at the time they weren't certain there would even be a third season. Number 53. Harrington broke his ankle in July 2012, in the gap between filming for Season 2 and Season 3. After a night of partying, he realized he lost the keys to his flat, so he tried to climb into his first floor window, then fell. Number 54. Sadly, the series come to an end in May of 2019. Number 55. The TV series is based on the novel series A Song of Ice and Fire. Number 56. Benioff became a big fan of the books and invited his friend D.B. Weiss to develop the project with him for a screen adaptation. They initially considered a movie adaptation, but realized this would mean losing most of the plot and characters from the books. Instead, they began working on an adaptation for television. Number 57. Kinga Gavalda was a stunt double for Emilia Clarke in the role of Daenerys Targaryen. Number 58. Emilia Clarke's favorite candy is Pick and Mix. Number 59. By the end of the second season, the show had become the third most successful series in HBO's history, behind only The Sopranos and True Blood. Number 60. In addition, the DVD and Blu-ray set of Season 1 was released just prior to transmission of Season 2 and immediately became HBO's fastest-selling media release in its history. Number 61. Season 3 was filmed in 5 separate countries on 3 continents. Number 62. Daenerys' full title is. Number 63. Harrington entered into a long-term relationship with co-star Rose Leslie, who played his character's on-screen love interest Ygritte. They were married on June 23, 2018. Number 64. Sandor suffers from pyrophobia, which is a fear of fire as a result of a childhood trauma in which his own brother forced his face into a fire. Number 65. Benioff and Weiss missed Rory McCann's audition tape. George R.R. Martin himself, however, enjoyed McCann's previous work so much that he emailed Benioff and Weiss urging them to watch the audition tape, upon which they cast McCann. Number 66. Rory's sister Sally Gay McCann works in costumes for film and television, and she also works on Game of Thrones in the costumes department. Number 67. After the filming of the episode in which Sansa's direwolf, Lady, is executed, Turner adopted the dog that played Lady. George R.R. Martin confirmed this on his blog. Number 68. Composer Ramin Djawadi prominently features the cello in much of the music of Game of Thrones. Number 69. They wanted to avoid the use of flutes and solo violin, which the producers saw as a fantasy cliché. Number 70. With the death of 1-1, it's possible that the race of giants is now extinct. The Game of Thrones Viewer's Guide listed him as the last of the giants in its recap for Battle of the Bastards. Liam Cunningham also states that 1-1 is the last of the giants. Number 71. Darwan was a free folk giant who resided at Hardhome before being saved by Jon Snow and taken south of the Wall. Number 72. 1-1 is also the first giant to have any speaking lines in the TV series. Number 73. The giant costumes are actually full-body foam suits which have to be assembled around the actors. By the end of Season 4, only 2 of these expensive suits have been produced. Number 74. Martin filmed a cameo appearance in the unscreened pilot of the TV series, as a background pentoshi merchant wearing a gigantic hat, though this was later cut. Number 75. George R.R. Martin has repeatedly praised Hill's performance as Varys, citing him as one of the actors who comes the closest to exactly how he mentally pictured a character in the novels. Number 76. The Hall of Faces was actually built as a fully realized set instead of making one pillar slightly taller than the actors filled with masks and then doubling it up digitally. Multiple pillars over 30 feet tall were built to fill out the entire room. Number 77. The production team even invested the time and resources to make fully 600 individualized face masks in this set, each unique and handcrafted. Number 78. Jon Snow's costume is made from an IKEA rug. Number 79. In 2007, active development of a pilot script began. However, this was delayed by the 2007-2008 Writers Guild of America strike. Number 80. Jon's true parentage is kept secret from everyone, including Jon himself, in order to protect him from those that sought the complete annihilation of House Targaryen. Number 81. In the original pilot script, the concept for the title sequence was to have a raven with a message flying from Castle Black in the north down to King's Landing, revealing locations as it went. The raven would then find itself in the empty throne room, pecking at the swords of the Iron Throne. Number 82. In an interview during Season 5, producer Greg Spence explained several rules about which locations appear in each episode's opening sequence. These rules explain why the map doesn't always match up exactly to what appears in the episode. Number 83. The title sequence was created by Elastic, the company that previously created the title sequences for Rome, Big Love and Carnival for HBO. Number 84. Actor Nikolai Coster-Waldau is right-handed like Jaime, thus he shares the physical difficulty his character has in having to work with his non-dominant hand after Jaime loses it. Number 85. A real dead stag was used for the scene where the direwolf pups are found. The actors found the smell during the filming of the scene revolting, as it was slowly decomposing. Number 86. During the scene where the Seven Starks welcome King Robert, he hugs Ned and Catelyn, ruffles Rickon's hair and shakes hands with Robb. Interestingly, all the 4 Starks with whom Robert makes a physical contact are subsequently killed. The 3 Starks whom Robert does not touch survive the show. Number 87. The pool in the Winterfell Godswood was filled with black paint, to make it more reflective. Number 88. Winter is Coming is the only episode in which the entire Stark family is together. Number 89. Jaqen is not identified in the Season 1 finale as the actor had not been cast at this point. Number 90. In the episode King's Road, Jon Snow states that the Night's Watch have guarded the 7 kingdoms for 8,000 years, therefore the Night's Watch was founded circa 7700 BC. Number 91. During casting for the first season, Harrington competed with fellow cast members Iwan Rheon, Alfie Allen and Joe Dempsey for the role of Jon Snow. Number 92. Marcus Shakespeare was a stunt double for Kit Harington in the role of Jon Snow. Number 93. Alan explained that Theon hasn't seen his own father Balon Greyjoy in 9 years since he was a small child, so logically he doesn't know him very well. Therefore, as part of method acting, Alan intentionally avoided actor Patrick Malahide, who plays Balon, at all times except for when they were actually shooting scenes in front of the cameras, to maintain a level of unfamiliarity and uncertainty between them. Number 94. When Arya goes blind in the Season 5 finale, continuing into Season 6, the clouded look in her eyes is not a CGI effect at all. Maisie Williams actually wore large, 16mm wide contact lenses, hand-painted so they were murky. Number 95. Throughout his tenure on the show, momoa did not appear in the opening credits, instead receiving an also starring credit at the end of each episode in which he appeared. Number 96. He confirmed that he would be playing the role of Khal Drogo on the 17th of October 2009 at a convention in New Zealand. Number 97. He was the last actor cast for the pilot, although not the last announced. Number 98. Momoa had reconstructive surgery after having his face slashed with a broken beer glass. His attacker is currently serving a 5-year sentence. Number 99. Hodor does not have a large scar on his right temple in the books. This was added by the TV series' makeup department to hide a tattoo possessed by Christian Nairn. Thank you for watching 99 Game of Thrones Facts. I really enjoyed making this video and I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and watch another video.